Welcome back to the Digital Hustle Podcast. Today, we're doing a deep dive into a product that's been making some serious noise in the AI world. It's called 5-Minute Fortune, and wow, it makes a pretty bold claim about making it super simple to profit from AI. Our job today is to unpack their whole system, look at what they're saying, and show you exactly what's inside, based on their own material. Okay, let's get right into it. Now, hold on. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty of 5-Minute Fortune, I wanted to quickly put something else on your radar. If you're looking for another really interesting way to bring in some daily income, we're talking in the ballpark of $200 to $800 a day in just about 15 minutes of your time. The very first link in the description has all the details on that. It's just something cool we found that I wanted to share with you. And one more thing to keep in the back of your mind as we go through this breakdown, if you decide that this 5-Minute Fortune system is a good fit for you, we've put together a totally exclusive bonus package. Seriously, you can't get it anywhere else. It's designed to give you a massive head start, and it's yours, completely free when you pick up the program through our link. Let me show you what's inside right now. So what you're looking at here is our AI Profit Accelerator Toolkit. We've put a value on this of almost $500, and it is just packed with stuff to help you hit the ground running. You get a vault of GPT ideas so you're never wondering, what do I build next? A quick start guide for using these bots for affiliate marketing, a whole blueprint on packaging them into high-ticket offers. You even get a launch checklist, a traffic plan, and a guide on prompt engineering. It's the whole shebang. For all the details, just check out that link in the description. Okay, with all that said, let's get into the heart of today's explainer. This right here. This is the headline that just stops you in your tracks. Over $134,000 in only 3 months. And how'd they do it? With what they're calling tiny 5-minute AI bots. I mean, that is a huge claim, and it's the perfect place for us to start digging in. So to really get our heads around this, we've broken this down into 4 parts. First, we're going to tackle that big claim and the story behind it. Then we'll decode what these custom GPTs, these AI bots, really are. After that, we'll explore the different ways they say you can actually make money. And finally, we'll peek inside the 5-minute system itself to see what you get. All right, let's start with that headline number. You can't ignore a figure like that. So where did it come from? What's the story they're telling to back up this kind of 6-figure success? So here's the deal with this number, the $134,000. It's presented as a real-world case study. The story goes that this money wasn't even made by the guy who created the product, but by his friend, an entrepreneur named Dave Espino. So Dave is positioned as the guy who took this simple idea of no-code AI bots and just ran with it, scaling it up to some pretty incredible heights. And this slide really tells the origin story. The creator, he started small. He built a simple little AI tool for a promotion and pulled in about $500 in a day. You know, not bad at all. A great proof of concept. But then he shares this with his buddy Dave, only to find out Dave is playing a whole different ballgame. He'd already blown past the 6-figure mark in just a few months using the same basic concept. That aha moment, apparently, is what led to this whole strategy being packaged up for everyone else. So that's the big question, right? How is this even possible? Well, that brings us to the engine driving this whole thing, custom GPTs. The product calls them 5-minute AI bots, but what on earth does that actually mean? Let's clear up the confusion. You know, the source material is pretty smart about this. It doesn't get you lost in all the technical jargon. It just defines a GPT in really simple terms. Think of it like a mini, pre-programmed AI bot that's built to do one specific thing really, really well. So we're not talking about building some giant, all-knowing AI. It's about creating a tiny, focused tool that solves one very specific problem. And this is where that 5-minute name comes from. The whole promise here is that it's fast and it's easy. No coding, no tech genius required. The process is boiled down to just 3 steps. First, you have an idea. Second, you just describe what you want the tool to do using regular, plain English. And third, the system generates the script for you, and you just copy and paste it. That's it. Taking away that technical headache is the whole point. To make this less abstract, they give some fantastic, simple examples. Imagine a bot called Email Swipe Generator. You give it a link to a sales page and poof, it spits out marketing emails for you. Or one called Pick My Niche that helps you find a profitable business idea. They even have a fun one, like Where Should I Eat, that gives you restaurant ideas. These examples really show you the range, from serious business tools to just plain helpful little apps. Hey, we're about halfway through, and if you're finding this breakdown helpful, if you're learning something new, it would be awesome if you could just take a second and hit that like button. And while you're at it, make sure you subscribe to the Digital Hustle podcast for more deep dives just like this one. It really helps us out. Thanks a bunch. Now let's get back to it. Okay, so we've established that you can supposedly build these little bots super fast. Cool. But here's the million-dollar question. How do you actually turn them into, money? This next section is all about the different ways the system teaches you to create an income stream from these things. From what we can see, the training focuses on three main paths. The most obvious one is you just sell access to your bot, either for a one-time fee or maybe a monthly subscription. The second way is to bundle a few related bots together, create a valuable toolkit, and then sell that as a bigger, high-ticket package. And the third way is more of a passive income play. You can embed your affiliate links inside the bot's answers, so you earn a commission whenever someone clicks. And this gives you a nice visual of those income streams. Besides direct sales and high-ticket packages, the material also talks about setting up recurring subscriptions, which is super powerful. But it also apparently gets into other angles, like offering to build custom bots for clients, or even using a free bot to get people's email addresses and build a list. They claim there are over 10 different ways to make money taught inside. So this all leads us to the product itself. We've talked about the claims, the tech, the money-making ideas. So what's actually in the box when you get access to 5-Minute Fortune? Let's pull back the curtain and see what it's made of. The whole package is built on 4 pillars. You've got your step-by-step video training to walk you through everything. You have a detailed action guide if you'd rather read. They also throw in a bunch of unannounced bonuses. But the real star of the show, the engine of the whole thing, is what they call the GPT Factory. And this is the secret sauce. This is what makes that 5-minute claim even possible. The GPT Factory is basically a tool to help you build other tools. You tell it your idea in simple terms, and it generates the optimized script that you need. The whole point of this thing is to get rid of all the technical stuff, literally turning the whole process into a simple copy and paste job. So who should be looking at something like this? Well, according to them, it's for a pretty wide audience. It's for entrepreneurs and marketers who want to add a new tool to their belt. It's for content creators, people looking for a side hustle. But they really seem to emphasize that it's for beginners too, people with no tech background who want a simple way to get into the AI game. The creators make a really strong case about timing. This quote from their page really sums it up. They believe we're at the very beginning of a huge opportunity. They're basically saying that because this is all so new, almost every industry out there needs these kinds of specialized AI tools, which creates this massive, wide-open field for anyone who gets in early. And as we start to wrap this up, let me just quickly remind you about that bonus package we talked about. If this system sounds like it might be for you, remember that grabbing it through the link in our description also gets you our exclusive AI Profit Accelerator Toolkit, a $497 value for free, just to help you get the best possible start. So, for those of you whose interest is piqued and you want to learn more directly from the creators, that link in the description is your next stop. It'll take you right to their official page where you can get all the details and grab your copy of 5-Minute Fortune if you decide it's the right move for you. And that brings us to our final thought for the day. We've just looked at a system that's all about making software creation easy for anyone with an idea. It leaves us with a really big question to think about. Are these simple, custom AI bots the next digital gold rush? It's definitely something to chew on. Thanks so much for tuning in to this explainer.